The word Godzilla is apparently a transliteration that means both gorilla and whale, which are a combination of the two Japanese words. In Godzilla Monster Planet, we were able to witness two different versions of Godzilla who were coexisting with one another. Godzilla Filius was the smaller of the two by several times. It very much resembled the Godzilla that we saw in the legendary Monsterverse, only with additional refinements, a bit more robust, with a more plant-based orientation about his body style. The larger of the two Godzillas, named Godzilla Earth, was damn humongous, standing 300 meters tall, and it also had a chin spike that somewhat resembled a beard, so he looked like this old badass ninja guy who was all swolled up. I mean, he looks like he hits the gym on a regular basis, but probably drank a little bit too much protein, and I suppose it's likely that he shot up as well. But I digress. The Godzilla Filius stood about 50 meters tall, presumably weighing around 10,000 pounds. Now, if you guys don't want this to be spoiled, I recommend you click away right now, because the fact is that Godzilla Filius was destroyed by the humans. So the truth is, Godzilla Filius was actually lighter in weight compared to the original 1954 Godzilla. Godzilla Earth, however, the much larger of the two, apparently gained his name from his dominion that he established on the Earth for the past 20,000 years. He also has somewhat of a resemblance to the Monsterverse Godzilla. He's a hyper-evolved plant-based organism, weighing a hell load. He appears to have somewhat of a leaf-like aesthetic about him, with veins protruding out of his plates. His plates are damn sharp as well, more pokey than the Monsterverse version of Godzilla. His muscular structures somewhat resemble the visual of roots and plants, and there's also moss and shit all over his feet. He possesses somewhat of an underbite, and his eyes are blazing blue. And this Godzilla seems also to lack teeth, as they more so seem to be plant-like appendages dangling from his mouth, creating sharp-ass structures. Now, this Godzilla Earth had some pretty damn impressive abilities, as he possessed a tail plasma blade, and he could cause a freaking electromagnetic shockwave with his tail. Apparently, he could whip it faster than the speed of sound, and he also featured an electromagnetic pulse like the Mutos. He could regenerate tissue damn fast, and he lacked a skeletal frame. What's also interesting is because he was so much based off of a plant, that they can't detect him with their heat devices, like thermal radiation and stuff, had no effect on him. It's really interesting. So although he's darn huge, he could still sneak around kind of stealthy-like, on a global scale at least. He also possessed particle-charged breath, where he was able to blast a radioactive beam. However, this one was both particle-charged and electronic, and it's highly destructive. According to some records, it's capable of penetrating the damn Rocky Mountains and melting parts of the Himalayan range. He could also destroy continental plates. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And apparently he could shoot this beam about 18 miles. And anyone who were to stand close to him very well could face radioactive exposure, which is freaking frightening. But what do you guys think of this Godzilla? Especially the Godzilla Earth, and it seems as though we get to look forward to seeing this one in the sequel to Monster Planet, which I believe will include Mechagodzilla, and is called something like Godzilla Battle Mobile Breeding City. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'd really appreciate it if you like this damn video as well. And I have a Patreon and an Iceman store, so check those out if you want to support the channel. Until next time, peace be with you.